Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. So one of my friends tagged me in this to see what I think. I am a firearms instructor. I do know a lot about Washington State gun laws. That's part of my, it's part of my job. I do it down here in Texas. It's a little easier. And actually, Washington State doesn't have bad gun laws, honestly. It actually has some of the better gun laws in the nation. Here's the problem. The gun laws aren't enforced evenly. The gun laws are enforced stricter against law-abiding citizens than it is criminals. I mean, you got to look at Seattle. Sexual assault is no longer a crime. Assault and battery is no longer a crime. Theft is no longer a crime. And now we're seeing where somebody breaks into your house and you shoot them in your house, you, Washington State citizens can be charged for homicide. You know what that means? Even if you win the case, let's say you don't do a day in prison. You know how many tens of thousands of dollars you're going to spend proving yourself innocent from a couple of thugs who wanted what you have, or who wanted to hurt your family, rape your wife, rape your daughter, or hell, up there, rape your son. So goddamn glad I moved back to Texas. Let me tell you something. So let's roll. Okay, it's loading the ad. Thought I'd already gone past this. I didn't want you guys to have to see this, but I'd already gone past it. My apologies, but this is what happens in these liberal states, see? It becomes so bad. Look at Chicago, New York, California. You know the deal. Let's get it.
Breaking news out of Pierce County this morning. Police responding to a shots fired call in Spanaway. Here's a look at a map of the scene.
Now, Spanaway was not far down the street from me, and it's mostly a rural area. So if this is happening in Spanaway, Spanaway's become more congested lately in the last few years. But if it's happening in Spanaway, it damn sure is happening in Tacoma. It's damn sure going to happen in Lakewood. That's just what it is. Get the hell out of these blue cities, and these, especially if you're in a blue state. If you can't vote these fools out of office, leave.
Where this happened. Officers telling us this involved a homeowner shooting an intruder. We did just get word from Pierce County Sergeant that 2 people were attempting to break into a house. Let's take you live to the scene right now. The homeowner.
See, now you'll notice she says attempting. So the only way this shooting could not be justified is if he shot through the door, right? But I'm going to read you the article that's attached to this, and you will see clearly where it states he shot them inside the house.
Shot and killed 1 man.
And it really shouldn't have mattered. They're on his property trying to make an illegal entrance. What the hell? And also, there's a reason police stopped filming in Washington a long time ago.
Other suspects still on the run. You can see the crime scene tape up as well as the police response. This is in the area of 165th Street East in Spanaway.
I know exactly where that is. It's a mostly rural area. I wonder if there's something else behind this we're not hearing, but let's go.
Police still on the scene investigating now. We'll have updates from police once we get those in.
Now, see, here's the problem, right? In a state like Washington, you're going to be charged politically before you're ever charged criminally. So if, let's say, the police show up, you got up your American flag, you got up your Trump flag, whatever.
Time right now is 7:56. We do have breaking news to bring you this
morning.
Turn this
shit off. Or whatever, they're going to charge you immediately. Be careful about backing that blue up in Washington. Down here in Texas, it's a little different. But let's go to the article. This is from comeonnews.com by Gerald Tracy, Thursday, December 9th, 2021. Spanaway homeowner called the Pierce County Sheriff's Office after opening fire on 2 intruders early Thursday morning. The homeowner called deputies saying the 2 suspects tried to break in, so he fired shots. The suspects then ran to the front yard, with one of them falling to the ground while the other got away. See, this would make me think they're already in the house. Because if they were just in the front yard, they wouldn't have had to run to the front yard. You get what I'm saying on that? Sergeant Darren Moss said the suspect on the ground was dead when they got to the scene near A Street East and 165th Street East. The other suspect has not been found. Deputies are investigating this as a homicide. which of course they would, because God forbid, and these liberal hellholes that you defend yourself, your family, or your property. See, that's my whole problem with the movement. Hey, if you don't want to defend your house, that's fine. Hey, if you want armed intruders or whoever to break in your house, rape your wife, rape your daughter, rape your son, steal all your stuff, maybe rape you too. That's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But the problem comes when these lefties tell me I have to accept that too. Sorry, guess what? How did Ice Cube say it? I'm trying to remember. My memory's not as good as it used to be when I was younger. Oh yeah, that's right. He said I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. So this one got me, y'all. This is crazy. I'm so glad I left when I did. But hey, thank you for watching this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. Like, subscribe, share. And as always, especially in these days and times when these not liberals, I was corrected on that. And I stand by that. Hey, liberals of the 60s, 70s, 80s are not what the liberals are now. These liberals are lefties, they're Nazis, they're Marxists. And they say they're Marxist. They don't even really say they're liberal anymore. They just say they're Marxist. So liberals, I apologize. But like, subscribe, share, and especially in these days and times, man, do what you got to do.